Hello! Guess what I found out? That money is Babylonian black magic to control the masses. That's what money is. Money is Babylonian black magic. There you go. Like I said, everything is a spell. Even money is a spell. I heard this from Corey Good, who was meeting these ET gods, these so-called ET gods that who said that they made us, you know, and according to him, they said they are pretty arrogant. Well, I thought I guess most ETs are not that. I hope most ETs are not arrogant. I think they're just arrogant around here. They want to take. They want to heard the way it sounded like it's like I heard they wanted to take the the credit. They want to take the credit in creating us, They want to take the credit creating us. I say fuck you fuckers, Who want to take the credit in creating us. I didn't know ETs were arrogant. I mean I never well I there was a couple ETs that are arrogant that I think that attacked me, but when it comes to creating us, because yeah, I know we are created. We are like Frankenstein, you know. Yeah, I realize how much blackness and how much darkness is created by the Babylonians. Yeah, I realize how much blackness and how much darkness is on this fucking planet. How much negativity because of the Babylonian money. That's the reason why I want to be free. I want everything to be free so you can be free of this bullshit. If you understand my meaning. Because if you're creating a what you call it, a currency. If you're creating a currency, it's basically you're creating spells and controlling people. But it's like, why would you want to control people in currencies? Why is currency controlling us? Why do we believe in the currency that we have now, this Babylonian money? Yeah, this is Babylonian black magic right here, which is like pretty fucked up, It's pretty fucked up how this world became because of these greedy ass motherfuckers who have who are out of control, who are, I mean, psychos. You have psychopaths, killers, and they treat us like shit. Because the way these so-called ETs that wants to take the credit in making us is they want to treat us like shit. They want to treat us like shit, like we're the bottom. We're like scraping the mud of everything that we do every day. Basically, we worship them. It's like Babylonian money. They created Babylonian money. I mean, how dark can it be? Because it's gotten so dark now that money is now I realize that money is Babylonian black magic. So there is magic, like I always say, there is magic. And I like to hear somebody say something about that. I want somebody out there to say something about that. Because how this world gotten so dark. I mean, it's like pitch black right now. It's so pitch black you can't even see right through it, you know. And then out there in the other world, outside the planet, there are some dark ass fucking ETs out there that have a control problem. They're all control freaks, you know. You got ETs out there that are all fucking control freaks, and we got control freaks here. We got control freaks everywhere. You know, it's like, it's like I realize, yeah, it's not reptilians. I mean, there's reptilians are part of it, Gnostic, but I found out there's more than one, there's a whole bunch of other humanoid types that are arrogant, that wants to take credit for making us, you know, because part of their genetics is in us, you know, and they say they want to have the credit for it, you know. So, and now it's like they want to sit on top of the pyramid, and they want to, and since they made us, we have to be below the pyramid, you know, since they made us, because they did. So they did. We are made. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you. We are fucking made. You know, these bodies are made, but not the spirit. The spirit's not made. You can't claim the spirit inside it because it's an energy being. You know, you're originally an energy being, and they kind of like kidnapped you, and then they threw you in these bodies. You know. Yeah, and I understand the world. This world is nothing but a make believe world, but it's a world that traps us. You know, it traps us, and it makes us obsessed with gold. It's like the body is obsessed with money and gold. You know, the mind of the body. Because I found out the body and the mind the body and the soul inside you is completely two different people, you know, and then you're trying to combine yourself with the body to be who you really are, you know. Yeah, I don't know. To me, I don't know if it is. See, I'm confused, you know, about the matrix part. It's like it just I don't know. As an energy being, I think of myself as a dimensional or density being that goes through many dimensions and densities, you know. And I don't see myself as a physical form. Most of the time, I feel like I'm not a physical form because I see inside myself as an energetic being, you know, going. I don't know where I go. I just go, you know, and then all of a sudden I get trapped. You know, all of a sudden I'm in this world, this world that we created. It's like we created this world, and there's so much magic. There's so much dark magic. There's so much. It's like so much magic to keep us in here, to keep us in our bodies, to keep us being recycled. You know, it's like it's if you look further beyond everything else, you know, you take everything else and just look and push yourself further beyond this bullshit, you know, and you realize, yeah, I'm trapped. You know, I'm fucking trapped. This fucking recycled, you know, they just recycle us. You know, it doesn't matter. It's like right now, I don't give a fuck what I look like anymore. I don't give a fuck what gender I am anymore. I don't give a fuck about anything anymore. You know, it's like, you know, and then finding out that we have Babylonian dark magic for money. You know, Babylonian dark magic. And it's like magic to me is real. I do believe in magic. I do believe in, you know, in because we are kind of, in a weird way, these bodies can create the magic, the physical reality. Because I done it a couple. I think I've done it a couple of times by using clouds, by creating my own physical reality because of my thoughts. The thoughts that you create in this reality is what you. It's like if you go as a collective and you all think the same thoughts. If you want a nice, better world, we all have to think the same thoughts that you want a nice world. As a collective. But if you have individualism, which they designed us to be individuals, it creates a chaotic world because because it makes it more fun for them. That controls us to make us more chaotic in every way we go. And but as a collective, if you all gather up at one time and you all think the same thoughts, I bet you that you could change this reality. Because they do have I bet you can change the reality if you. That's why I'm trying to grow a group. I'm trying to grow a group so we can create a whole different reality in this world. Because I know we're stuck in these physical bodies, but we can change the world just by a thought. By showing people the reality that they live in is not really real. Blood over intent. Blood over intent. You mean spilled blood for intent? No, I never heard of that. That's new. Blood. I mean, I know they spilled blood. I know that the Vatican's the churches they spill blood, and it creates a whole different power. I think it creates a whole different power. Intent is more. I don't know. It's weird how you intent. It's like you're throwing your intent to somebody, but it can be in a negative way by intent. It's like pushing. I think intent is like pushing or pulling. But blood, I don't know. Blood is kind of basically where people spill their blood and say, "Nah, it doesn't matter." If I don't think you should do that. I think blood. I think it doesn't matter in this reality because reality is matter and antimatter. That's how I look at it. I think everything around you is a matter and antimatter. It's like, why do you need to do all that kind of shit? That's to me that's primitive. I don't know. People who spill blood is primitive. Because that's the primitive way of doing a. It's more ritual like. It's a ritual like when you spill blood. If you want to form a ritual, that's what you do. You go in a group and you form a ritual and you spill blood. You spill the innocent blood. I mean, even cutting your own self is still ritual, which I'm totally against it because I don't think it's powerful. I mean, yeah, you spill blood, put intent, but it's not going to affect me any compared to matter and antimatter, because I always believe matter and antimatter is kind of like unlimited power. I always believe in matter and antimatter because it's endless energy. That's how I look at it. Because if you want to put intent, compare to matter to blood, because matter, everything around you is all matter and antimatter. Yeah, I believe in this. This is how I taught my. I don't know. Some part of me knows about matter, and I realize that matter is more than what it is. And I realized matter around you, this is all living energy. Everything, this is the way how I do things. Is everything around me is living energy. Everything around me is part of me. I'm part of it. I'm part of the matter itself. But I have good intent to use matter and antimatter. But it's funny about me is like no one uses it. No one understands it. So it's like for me, it's like I know I have a little place of my own where I just kind of like look at it, stare at it every day, trying to figure out how does it work, you know? Because I don't think anybody understands. I think to me, everything around us is living energy. To me, this is living energy. That's basically how I look at things. It's like some people, there's all type. I mean, there's all types of ways and all types of different beliefs and different ways of doing metaphysical abilities. I think everything is a metaphysical abilities to me. But for me, I don't know. For me, it's kind of weird because I kind of like took it a little bit further, on how I see matter and how I know how matter is, and that how it can create. You can create from matter. It depends on how you are, and as a person or as a energetic being that you are. But most energetic beings can't do it. Most energetic beings don't understand it because I realize that source to me is matter and antimatter. That's why I kind of I like the light and the dark. I take both because the universe is mostly dark matter and it's darkness. And then I realized that matter, if you compress it hard enough, it creates the light. It creates your sun. It created your sun. It created your planets. It created everything around you. So that's the point where I'm at right now. I don't know exactly why I'm at. I don't know exactly why I feel that I'm more towards that direction. But I use it for. I don't know. I use it as a good thing. I don't use it as a bad thing, and I don't want nobody else to use it. That's one thing about me. I don't want nobody else to use it. The only person to use it is me. That's how I feel. I'll give you the basics of matter and antimatter, but it's like I'm not going to let you. You're not going to go around and fuck with other energetic beings or physical beings with it. Because there's going to be a safety to it, the way it works. I don't know. I have some part of me feels like I know about it. I just don't understand it yet. I really don't understand it, but I know about it. I know how people get their abilities. Their abilities came from matter and antimatter. Yeah, atoms, matter, everything everything is created. It's energy. It's like unlimited energy. It's like this. Everything around you. That's what it is. It's funny about these bloodsuckers that believes in money as energy. These bloodsuckers that believe in money as energy because they're always gonna fade away because they always want to suck more energy. That's what money people do because they manipulate you to believe that you're out of energy because you believe in this money system because it's basically it drains you and it stresses you. It's like a being attacked. I realize that since this money thing, it's like they attack. It's weaponized. They weaponize money. And I realize now I see it now. It's like Corey Good gave me something. It's like it's basically black magic. It's dark magic. It's dark matter. And its objective is to suck the life out of you. If you can see what I mean by By a little piece. I can't believe a little piece of paper like this creates a spell. You know, this little piece of paper creates a spell, and then you wonder why these people are so addicted to this shit. You know, yeah, this is a spell. You know, it's funny if you think the Chinese. The Chinese always write little piece of paper, a seal, and they use piece of paper like this. This is the same thing. It's weird about it. Yeah, I'm just fucking. The more it's like I just found out the Vatican. They're giving up they found out that one of the popes in the Vatican is going to they're kicking one of the popes out. They're kicking the pope out because it had a child. This pope had a child, and he sacrificed his firstborn child. You know, this is Catholicism. It's so fucking it's getting more darker. The more darker it's like churches are getting so dark now. You talk about me being evil, shit. Now the darkness from the church is coming out. The darkness is coming out from all these churches and all these people that play their fucking the cabals. All the cabals are just coming out of these churches. They infiltrated a lot of places. They infiltrated everything, you know. But it's really Inke. Inke is the controller of all life. Inke is the controller of all planet. That's one thing that these people don't understand. That the guy who is the controller of Earth, who owns this reality, sooner or later he's gonna come. He has to come back down, and somehow have a feeling he's going to straighten us out, or is he going to change his mind? Or are we going to fight against him? You're fighting against a god of this planet. Inke, Inky, I think, and Marduk. Marduk is I found that they're all status symbols, and Lucifer. I found out Lucifer is a word, not a name. It's more. It's like it's like light. That's why they say Lucifer is light. I think is a language, you know. And Inke, Marduk, and I think there's four other people that are the controller of this planet, the ones who made us. And I think they gather other extraterrestrials to put their DNA in us, and they're the main controllers. I know they're based out of Orion. Inke is based out of Orion, and the Queen over there. I realized the Queen they have royalty in Orion, which is like now you wonder where royalty came from. You know? Yeah, exactly. The Black Pope. It's weird. It's like when I was younger, I knew a Black Pope, but he was an old man. He was a Catholic preacher. He took us to the movie. That was kind of weird when my dad let him take us to the movie. He knew the preacher. He was out of I think he was out of Massachusetts when he took us there. It's like now I don't. It's like now I don't care about Catholics. It's funny. I've been talking bad about religion for a long time. I've been talking. I knew religion was war. It just wasn't. It didn't. It wasn't right. It doesn't feel right in this world. I always never felt like it was right. I mean, everything is so off in this world. It's crazy how it's so off and so. It's hard to explain in my perspective. The land of judgment. That's what they call it. That's how I feel like this world is the land of judgment. Everybody in this whole world likes to judge. They always judge. And then if you question the ones who judge, and then they give you a word and tell you what gives you the right to judge me. That's one thing I can't stand. It's okay for them to judge you, but you can't judge them. It's not. It's like I don't. I hate the word judgment. I hate that word judge. It just gets on my fucking nerves. And then you find that the ones who judge are the true gods of everything on this planet. You get to go to heaven. You get to go to hell. If you don't behave and be good, if you don't behave and be good, you're going to hell. If you kill, you're going to hell. Even though it's funny, we have all these fucking wars, and here these fuckers preaching, it's like, if you kill, you go to hell. Even though it's okay for them to go to Iraq and kill everybody else there and their Christian beliefs. It's okay to kill somebody, to defend their materialistic rights. Their materialistic rights. That's what I call rights. It's materialistic, because they want to defend. They want to defend their cup. They want to defend their cup for their rights, because we have to work hard to make this cup for their rights. That's basically what you're saying. This is what you're defending. You're defending a cup. You're defending a fucking mouse pad. I'm defending my materialistic rights. It shows you how ignorant and stupid these fucking people are. It's just rights. You have the rights to have a job, so you have the rights to defend these fucking plastic thingamabob that we destroy the planet, and then we turn around. This thing doesn't last for 5 years, so it goes into the fucking big dump. And then we got so much fucking trash out there, so we have to ship our trash to another fucking country. It shows you how ignorant and stupid human beings are in this fucking world. That they want to defend their materialistic rights, so they can throw the trash everywhere they want to go in the world. It's pretty easy to see through these fucking zombies. That's what they are. They're zombies who the Constitution, and the Constitution, you're just defending your materialistic rights to fucking destroy the planet. Yeah, you got more plastic. What do you do with all that? You got tons of plastic in the fucking ocean, and you want to fight for your job to put more plastic in the ocean. You want to fight for your job to put fucking, more plastic in a fucking trash fucking yard. It's like that's all they do. It's basically, your rights are based on materialism. Yeah, it shows you how fucking ignorant these fucking people are. It's just, I'm a dumbass, okay? I'm going to tell you, I'm a fucking dumbass. I only have a 3rd grade education, and I can see all this shit. You have to be a stupid fuck like me to see all this fucking shit, You have to be, I don't even have a college degree. I don't even have a college degree at all, and I can see right through all this fucking shit, That's one thing that's so funny about this fucking people. Is these so-called smart people, that believe in the Babylonian money, which now I realize now they believe in Babylonian dark magic money. That it's like yes, this is human beings today. They believe in their Babylonian dark money to save their fucking ass because they need jobs. It's a constitution right, because we need it. We got to make some Babylonian money. We got to make some Babylonian dark magic money so we can save our jobs and save our lives. Damn it, shit. It's really fucking. It's getting more darker. You know, I notice how darker is getting for these fucking people. The real waking up to something that people always, it's like the Vatican, the Pope, Hey, David. Yeah, the Vatican, the Pope is like it's just I realize that these people who get on their knees for this guy. These people get on their knees for this guy. They pray for this guy, and turn around. This guy is sacrificing his first son, his baby. Because they've been doing this since the Roman, since they're in Rome. But they've been saying they said that it's a ritual that they do. They sacrifice a kid, a child, and an animal at the same time, so they can have better crops. Talk about fucking. Talk about fucking fucked up in the Roman Catholic. And then I realize that everybody in Catholicism are pedophiles. And it turns the churches upside. It's going to turn. I mean, the churches, they're all going to be turned upside down. I'm telling you right now, all these churches, they're going to be turned upside down, and they realize that they're worshiping. The god that they're worshiping is Inky, the Luciferian / Jesus, whatever you call him, the light, the dark, Inky. Because he has many names, and he's an extraterrestrial that can shapeshift. And when they see something like him, everybody's going to get on their knees and they're going to write their books and make up stories about this guy, this extraterrestrial. That's all he is, an extraterrestrial guy who feel like he should be a god of all, since he's the maker of us. He made us. We are basically in his image. Yeah. Yeah, I went to the Vatican too myself. I mean, yeah. Lucifer is really Inky. It's not really Lucifer. It's really Inky. He saw Inky. Yeah. Inky is the one who controls this planet, or unless it's a status symbol. Inky is a status symbol of controlling the planet itself, because it's quarantined. Like I said, this planet is quarantined. Yeah, I don't trust. This world is darker than what it is. And Inky or Marduk's. I think Marduk is his son. Is the next heir to this fucking world. Marduk is the next heir. His son is supposed to take over this world. Maybe he already took it over this world, and he's like the next next Lucifer. The light bringer. That's what Lucifer means. Lucifer means light bringer, I think, if I'm correct. I don't know if I'm correct. Yeah, Lucifer means light bringer. It's not really a name. Lucifer is not really a fucking name at all. It's just a like I said, it's a rotation of the planet. Yeah, yeah. Inke is I think Inke is his real original name. Of the one who that every church is, every people who worship is Inky, because he's the god of all of this planet Earth. That's why they call it Earth. There's nothing but lifeless. I think Earth means lifeless. I don't know. Some part of me feels like, because you don't. Earth has this planet has a name, so they gave Earth because it's lifeless. I don't. That kind of gave me gave my vibration up again. You know, when you say earth, it means lifeless because it's just dirt. When you say earth, if you think if you think about the meaning, you know, it means lifeless and it's nothing but a dirt. So if this planet is, if we're so lifeless, that means human beings, you know? Yeah, Lucifer is like, Lucifer is just not, I think Lucifer is not a name. I don't believe Lucifer is a name. I believe it's just a rotation of the planet. 'Cause that's why Jesus is the light and Lucifer is the darkness, you know? It's a rotation. I think it's a language when they say that. I think it's complicated to understand the way they use the words, to be honest. I don't believe in a Lucifer, yeah. Dark energy, yeah. Dark matter. I don't know, it's how we interpret. It's funny how we humans how we interpret things, you know? Because I don't believe that we humans interpret things correctly, especially down here in this world. Because I know that all the religious people down here misinterpret misinterpret everything incorrectly. I don't know. It's like that. I don't believe there is. I think there is a certain way to look at this world, you know, because the Luciferians are Incas, are the because they're all inbreds. You know, the Luciferians, they're all inbreds, and Inca is the one who controls them. You know, there's somebody on top that controls the Luciferians. You know, and the reptilians. You know, I don't believe the reptilians are part of the problem. You know, reptilians are part of the problems because I think according to them, that Inca was a humanoid. It was a humanoid that looks like us, but has more power, you know? Yeah, Saturn. Yeah, this all related to Saturn, you know. That's where satanic came from, is Saturn, you know, because there's I found out there's a portal on Saturn. There's a portal there which lets all the ones on the other side. I don't know where the portal goes to. That's what I'm just curious where that portal goes to in Saturn, you know. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you, David. Yeah, they are here to divide. You know, it's funny about religious people. They talk about divide and conquer, and they don't realize that they already divide and conquer. It really shows you how really stupid they really are. You know, about divide and conquer. It's like the politics. It's like the politics, the religion, the the classism, the flags, the borders. Yeah, you talk. It shows you about divide and conquer. They don't understand what divide and conquer means. It means divide and conquer means from your race. It's from your race all the way from your beliefs to your flags to your borders. It's everything on this world that creates divide and conquer. And money is the best divide and conquer of them all because they want to keep us. They want to keep us stupid and dumb because they don't want us educated. You know, that's why they use money, because they don't want us to be educated. If you had free education, then you understand this world. Then you would be beyond this bullshit if you had free education. But these stupid fucks want you to pay for your education and keep you stupid and dumb. Well, it's really fucking shows you how stupid and dumb these fucking people are. When it's like one thing offends them is the word free, and they don't realize free is the only way you can get out of this fucking dark magic motherfucking bullshit. You know, they don't understand that part because they're so wrapped up in their own darkness. They're so dark within their own selves in this world. I realize that there's so much darkness in this world that denial is, they stay in denial. Like I said, denial, and they want to keep us dishonest. They wanted to keep us. It's like everything about it's. There's no such thing as honesty. You have to fight in this world. It's funny about if you talk about darkness. The problem is you have to fight in this world. Hello, Laura. Yeah, it's like you have to fight for everything because they want to keep you in the dark. They want to. That's the whole point of it. It's like they don't want you to. They don't want to push. They don't want to go push you beyond who you really are. They don't want you to go beyond this world because there's so many other worlds that you can go to than this world. It's like there's multiple layers of different densities than this world because the ones who are so stupid and dumbed down, they don't want to go higher density. They want to stay here in this lower density. This is like the third density. There's more than one densities that you go up, that your spirit. It's kind of like your spirit elevates. And people here are designed to keep you fucking to hold you back. And then money, to me, I always believe money always held us back. It doesn't want us to push us so far because you can't educate yourself. So the only way you can educate yourself is you have to find a way. You got to find your own way to educate your own self. It may be a dumb way. Maybe my way. I'm happy because I look at things as an art. So everything to me is an art form. So I use that as my education. I use visual. I'm not a reader. I'm not a fucking reader. I use visual. That's how I educate myself. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm not really. It's like I'm a. According to these people, I'm a dumb fuck. According to these people, I'm a fucking dumb fuck. That's how they look at me because it's based on their reality in this 3D world. This 3D world will always look at me as a dumb fuck because they want to stay in their 3D world. They don't want to. They don't want to. They don't want to elevate to a higher density. I realize that the higher density is like it's all hidden from this third world, this third dimension. That's what they call it, third dimension. It's like third dimension is where you have no abilities, where you it's like you're just stuck. And you got to figure out how to get the fuck out of this fucking dimension. And I found out that we're supposed to we could walk it through many other dimensions. Walk through time because time doesn't exist. For me, time does not exist. I just walk anywhere. I just go anywhere. you know. But I don't like to mess around with anything. I just like to observe. That's the way I would do it. I wouldn't mess around, but I would just observe and explore and understand. Basically, my thing is I like to gather knowledge. Gathering knowledge is the key. Is getting out of this fucking shithole. You know, this shithole that this fucking whatever this thing is, this god, this ET god that controls the planet. That created these bodies for something, for a purpose. So, and it's funny. It's like I found this one guy said that the purpose of us is to become one with the AIs and become a perfect soldier. So yeah, I think he wants us to become a perfect soldier with the AIs, and then we go off to war for this one ET extraterrestrial. He's going to use us to go destroy other enemies. That's the only thing. That's one. It's pretty fascinating. Where we could be led to. By being in this world, we could be leading to. You don't know where you're gonna go. Your generation is not gonna know where they're gonna go. But I feel like that's what it comes down to. Is like they're gonna either we're gonna merge with the AIs, become a super soldier, and be trapped in a super soldier body that'll keep us in body. It will never. We can never escape from it, and you still stay in that same body for thousands of years. Trapped inside that body, and your job is to go fucking destroy planets, go to war. So that's where I come to the point, and you realize the attitudes of the human beings down there. You understand the attitudes of the human beings to put fear. The whole objective is to put fear on each other. So if you're putting fear on each other in this reality, then you're gonna go other planets and you're gonna do the same fucking thing. You know, you're gonna do the same fucking thing on the other planets. You're gonna do the same fucking tactics. Oh, there's knock. Yeah, you're gonna do the same fucking thing. Yeah, and I don't know. That's what I think right now. That's what this one guy found called on the men. On the men. He's pretty cool. It's Thank you. Long time. Sorry about that. Dinner time. I wasn't expecting them to come. They were kind of busy. Yeah, where was I? I don't know. I took my thoughts a little too far because I think too damn fucking much. It's like I kind of like gather some kind of information that what I believe. It's like I don't. It's like I'm looking through Inky and Marduk's shoe right now. I'm looking at how they would control human beings. These guys are no joke. Inky, Marduk, they're no joke at all. And they have a planet that's twice the size of Jupiter, I think. That's supposed to be passing by. And usually when they pass by, they pick up their gold. And sometimes our planet shift from them. But I don't know. I don't know yet until I see it because it's supposed to be a planet that's going to be passing by us soon. Sooner or later, it's going to come by. Don't know exactly when. I know it's close. That's all I can say. It's close. It's closing up to us. It's got to go around the sun, and then it's going to come back towards us again, which is weird. It's like, but I don't know. It's just a lot of things on my mind that I can't think of. It's just I like to think of the shoe of the one who controls the whole planet. That's the one I like to really think about. The magnetic pole shift, yeah. Don't die due to old age. I don't know. It's like it's hard to predict. Predicting is pretty like It's like you can't. You're never going to be correct when you predict, you know. But it's like it's just only thing you can read is what you can read. The way I do it is I read the people now. You know, all I do is read the people that are the way they are now. I don't go too far into the future because the future is unstable. You know, crystal collection. uh, do I have a crystal collection? Hey, do I have a crystal collection? Anybody? Yeah. I mean, you know, the whole people are so damn distracted by their jobs. You know, they're distracted by having a life, by making money. It's like they all believe they have goals to do something in this life. It's like just to me, it's just meaningless. You know, it's like you're stuck here and you have to listen to these zombies and talk about life. And it's like to me, it's like it just feels like what's the point? You know, it's like there's no meaning in this world. There is no meaning in this world for me, in my perspective, because everybody has a different perspective. Because I don't want to go against them because that's the way they believe. You know, that's the way I am. If you believe your belief, that's what you believe. That's what you want. You know, I ain't gonna stop you. It's like I ain't gonna stop your ass. You know, that's what you think. It's what you believe in. All I'm doing is just splatting my mouth. You know, I'd rather be called crazy by these normal people who thinks they, you know, the next day, you know, doing working their jobs every fucking day. You know, it's like when you wake up, it's like it's just I feel like this is not worth working. It's not worth the money. Money's not worth it anymore, you know? It's like it's just the people I it's like the people it's like it's just they give you endless problems. You know, that's all it is. It's like endless problems. They all create problems. And it never ends. And it doesn't want to stop. And they create more stress. You know, it's like stress. I think America is about stress. We should just call Stress America. You know, that's what America is about. We're all about stress. You know, that's all we do is stress and you know, and in the way you get away from your stress is you go drinking and you smoke, and you drink your coffee. And it's like I don't believe in that shit no more. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't drink coffee. It's like it's like everybody does the same fucking shit. It's like I'm seeing clones of everybody. You know, that's what I'm seeing right now. I see clones of everyone, you know, in trend, you know, in the way they dress and the way they look and how they act. And it's like they come up with all these fucking bullshit, you know, on how to live life, you know. It's like and then I realized I wasted my life in this fucking world that is so meaningless and it's so numb. And it's like it just like every day I sit down. It's like today I did local, you know. When I did local, I drive every. It's like it just. I see the same old shit that people do every day. They drive. It's funny about people. They drive the same. They drive exactly the same almost. I saw one guy just drive. It was rushing. He was swerving. He was swerving into cars like crazy. And I realized how much a stupid fuck he is that believe in this world where you have to rush. You know. It's like it's like every fucking day. It just it's like his. She's doing good right now. She's sleeping, keeping her sane. Yeah, I'm just you know, it's like I putting a piece of puzzle together. You know, when I put a piece of puzzle together, and then the more deeper the puzzle gets, David. You know, it's funny when you put a piece of puzzle together. The more deeper the puzzle gets, the more say, what the fuck, you know? I say, what the fuck? I'm busy. What the fuck? And it's like people just they don't I realize that people like to keep you distracted. You know, they like to keep you distracted and stupid. I realize how stupid people are. Even I found out. Yeah, no, I kind of I've been through a lot of shit this week. I couldn't do live this weekend because she's been through a lot of shit. I think somebody's fucking with her head. That's what I think right now. I think somebody's fucking with her head and they don't know when to stop. And it's like, yeah, I'm sick of fucking bullies that fuck with Ilana. I'm sick of these fucking zombies who fuck with Ilana who don't want to even hear her. They had to get a lawyer. They had to get a lawyer to prevent her from talking. You know, right now I'm hoping that they go public with all this shit, and Ilana would, and then and everybody will say Ilana was right. Ilana was right. I hope they go public with all this shit. I'm waiting for them to go public because Ilana is right. Ilana is right about every fucking thing about this world. I'm right now. I seen the jury on the ones who got the ones who are victims of this cult. They're actually VIPs in high class society. They're VIPs on high class society in these cults, and all the victims that these VIPs hunted down, they're all finally coming out. And the things I heard from these fucking people is so sadistic, psychos in this fucking world, And it is and I realize it's worldwide. It's the whole planet. They have a big, huge web on this fucking planet. It's like it's so big. I mean, this is big. This is big. This is all the big, huge VIPs on top of the trillionaires. Millionaires, trillionaires, everybody that's a millionaire, trillionaire. It all one big, huge web, and it's so dark. You talk about darkness. You talk about how dark that is. Fuck, you know. And I posted it on my Facebook. I posted it on my Facebook. All the victims, the ones who are coming out on. It's like I heard the shit they did. How gross these fucking rich motherfuckers. That's what they are. They're all rich motherfuckers. You know, they're all rich motherfuckers. They're all privileged, and they can get away with it. And they've been doing this for a long time. It's like, what the fuck, And then they talk about MK Ultra, which Lana talks about that a lot. There's gonna be what they say in MK Ultra is really mind blowing. About how they fucking manipulate you and how they do things to you. They do a lot of bad shit. Yeah, Lana is right about everything. What she says, everything she talks about, she is right. And it's funny about these people who mess with her. And it shows you how delusional that people are, especially the trolls. The trolls are so delusional that it's right in front of their faces every fucking day. And now I realize it's all over the place. This big, huge major city. It's like I said, it's big, huge major cities in America. There's a lot of them in America too. Big, huge major cities. That's what they said. It's all in big, huge major cities. Yeah. And it shows you how ignorant and stupid these fucking people, human beings are so ignorant and stupid. They don't really want. It's like, for me, I like to see this shit. I like to hear about this shit, and then I want to show, and then I share it on my Facebook and show people that. And most of the people on my Facebook don't even want to look at it. They don't want to. They don't want to face it. They only want. They don't want to believe it's real. Only very few friends that in my Facebook that actually look at it, and actually see it and then they can't believe it's going on in their world, and they because they believe in their normality, their normality, and they've been doing this for a long time. Now I realize how stupid fucking religious people are. I don't know. She doesn't have a channel no more. Alona doesn't have a channel. She got shut down by her parents. Ilona got shut down by her parents. The lawyer called her up and told her that she can't speak on YouTube no more. So the parents shut her down. Her mom and her brother and sister shut her down, which is really, really pathetic and shows you how fucking idiotic they are. And it's funny, Ilona is in a homeless shelter. Ilona is in a homeless shelter. And it shows you how fucking pathetic people are, especially Americans. Americans are the most pathetic people in this fucking world. And that's all. Americans are most pathetic people. They don't have a heart at all. Americans do not have a fucking heart. It's like, it's funny. All my friends are all fucked up that I have. I have one friend that has cancer, and it shows you how fucking pathetic these fucking greedy ass motherfuckers are. That all they care about is making profit out of him, and it's funny. He only got, I don't know. He might have a couple months left. He might have a couple months if he's lucky. It's funny. They work you till you die, until there's nothing left of you. Even though you might have cancer, they don't give a fuck if you have cancer. It shows you how fucking pathetic America is. I'm telling you the whole truth about America. America is so pathetic, so stupid and ignorant. They don't give a fuck about anybody's health. No, they don't really give a fuck about. All they care about is making this fucking almighty money. This is what they care about the most. This is what makes you guys happy. This is what Americans makes them. This is what makes people happy. This is what, if you have all the money in the world, money talks. Money talks if you have all the money in the world. This would cure his cancer in a second if he had enough money. He doesn't have $783,000. He doesn't have health care, because you have to wait a whole year to get health care. That's the way America works. You have to wait a whole year. You can't have health care unless you work for the whole year. But if you fucked up between the 6 months, then you're out of the job. So you got to find another job, and you got to wait another whole fucking year to get fucking health care. This shows you how pathetic corporations and corporate people are. That's why I talk bad about them, because they're so pathetic. They don't give a rat's ass about your fucking health. They give you the illusion. This is what makes Americans talk. If you have the money, they'll talk. That's all they care about. This fucking Babylonian money, Babylonian dark magic money. That's what it is, and that's what they believe in. They believe in this Babylonian dark magic money. I realized I found out from the extraterrestrials. They call this Babylonian dark magic money. It's magic. It's fucking magic. And it's doing a great job fucking with everybody's fucking head, It's all from the Babylon. This thing, all currency came from the Babylons. It's like, that's what these people who think they're on top of the pyramids think. The ETs, they know this is Babylonian money. They know this is dark. Human beings are controlled by dark magic, because there is magic. This is the darkest magic on this planet. That keeps us controlled, keeps us. It shows you can tell the attitude on human beings based on this. You can look at the attitudes. You can watch. It's funny if he throws the money like this. If you throw it out on the floor, I bet you anything that all the fucking people are gonna go rush at it and punch each other and say, "That's my dollar. That's my dollar. That's my dollar. I'm gonna fucking kill you for that dollar." You know, that's exactly what they want. They want you to fight over a piece of paper. You know, that's if you think like a fucking have the mind of the extraterrestrial god, and to make humans stupid, an extraterrestrial god to make humans stupid, we shall create a paper, and all humans will beg for it. You know, just think about it. All humans shall beg for it. All humans shall suffer for it. We will create fear for these fucking people because they will beg for this piece of paper. But when they had that's when they had gold. Gold was another version. Gold was everybody died for gold. Everybody will kill for gold. It's like they're doing the same thing all over again. It's like they're going back to the gold. Like I said, they're going back to the gold currency. So they're going back to the old ways of controlling people. But if I was a fucking god of this planet and I made every human being, if you just think about that, if I was god of every human being and I made this planet and I made you, yeah, go get my gold for me. You shall work hard to get my gold. When you're done getting my gold, bring the gold to me. And then we will I don't know. We'll give you a prize. We'll give you a prize. If you do good, we'll give you a prize. We'll get you. You can come with us. We'll put you on a ship and you can disappear with us. If we go to another planet, we do the same fucking thing. You get my gold again. So, simple terms. It's really simple. It's really stupid how it's really. I made it so simple and stupid. Go dig my gold. Give it to me. Let my people drink the gold so I can stay young, and then when my people drink, and then we put it in our cities so keep our cities nice and warm, and then we'll take you with us. We'll take some of you. We'll kill most of you guys off. We'll kill 90% of you guys off, and we'll take some of you with us. We'll go to another planet. We'll do the same thing and make you guys fucking go fuck like shit, like the little rabbits, and grow on this planet and start all over and extract the gold and do the same thing, and we'll come back. That's basically what they're doing. That's the pattern I see. It's really fucking stupid. I mean, I don't have to read the Bible to understand the pattern, you know? Yeah, you don't need a Bible to understand the pattern. We come to destroy your planet. We're come to take your gold. Okay, we're gonna kill all you fuckers. We're gonna give the gold to the gods, and we're gonna kill all you fuckers. We're gonna kill all 90% of you fuckers and take some of you with us. And we're gonna but as you come with us, we'll go to another planet and we'll seed you. We'll seed you into another planet, and you're gonna go extract that gold from the other planet, and you're gonna still be mindless zombies and say, "Oh, this always been this way. This is normal." And then they extract the gold, and then they come back and they do the same fucking shit all over. They extract the gold, and then the gods of this planet comes back and picks up their gold and say, "Hey, thank you for picking the gold. Now we're gonna kill 90% of you human beings. We're gonna take some of you with us, and we're gonna go to another planet. We're gonna start all over." Whew, that's basically it. Really short. I did a billion years. I made it short. I took a billion years in like 2 or 3 seconds. It's really, I mean, it's really stupid. That's what I see. That's how I see us. It's really dumb. The what's that book for dummies? It's like, I don't know, slaves for dummies. Yeah. What about my channel, Oliver? Oliver. I didn't see that one. Huh. You don't have to. Oh, okay, I should check you out. Hey, Oliver, what kind of videos you got? The playlist. Just curious. Yeah, I don't got no work tomorrow. I only worked I only worked today, and I have no work tomorrow. I might not be working for till Monday. The way it's going, it's so slow right now. I might be working till Monday. The port is slow. The port is slow right now. It was only today. Today is tomorrow. Tomorrow's today. Today is tomorrow. Tomorrow's today. Tomorrow is today. Today is tomorrow. Oh, it's so funny. I don't know. I only work one day. My motorcycle comes in Saturday. I can't even drive the thing. I don't know how to drive a motorcycle. And I bought a motorcycle. I don't know how to drive it. I figure if I drive a motorcycle, I say fuck it. I have nothing to lose. You know, if I hurt myself, I hurt myself. I don't give a fuck, really. You know, isn't it strange to say that? I don't give a fuck if I don't hurt myself, you know? What's the point? You know, what's the point sometimes? It's like political wars, money. It's like, oh my God, why do you want to go? Why do you want to go high speed? You know, I don't get people who likes to go speeding. You know, for me, I just want to just relax and enjoy the view. That's it. That's all I want to do. Because in trucking, I never get to relax and enjoy the view. It's weird about me. It's like I like traveling, but I never get to relax and enjoy the view. It just passes me by. You know, the only thing that's cited is people having accidents. You know, that's 50 cc's. Oh man. Yeah, I got me a 650. I bought me a Vulcan. I got me a what you call it, Kawasaki Vulcan S ABS. Is 650. It's just I got a cruiser. I got a cruiser. That's all I'm gonna do is just cruise. I'm not going out for speed. I just want to enjoy the scenery. I want to enjoy the woods, you know? That's all I want to do. I might take a drive up to that one place that it's not far from here. It's it's like the Stonehenge, but it's in Georgia. I forgot what it's called. It's in Georgia. It's like this stone that these people put up. I might. I want to take a bike ride up there. It's only 3 hours away from where I live. It's near South Carolina and Georgia area. It's out in the middle of nowhere. What is it called? That one place in Georgia. The Georgia Guidestones. That's what it's called. The Georgia Guidestones. It's only 3 hours away from where I live. I always want to see it. You know, the Georgia Guidestones. Yeah, they have the population number on it. I think it's 500. They want 500. Let's see. They want 500 million people. I think they want 500 million on this fucking planet. That's. I think that's the goal. Their goal is to have 500 million and get rid of the rest. Imagine 500 million on this planet. Imagine how much land you have. Imagine how much how open it would be having 500 million on this fucking planet. Yeah, it's 500 million. What I know that I've seen. I saw the first time I heard about the Georgia. I heard about Georgia Guidestone back like in 2006, 2007. I heard about it and it's like, what the fuck? So they had this thing planned. They were planning about this thing for a long time. I mean, I think that was the start. Is like the warning. They give you a war. I think it's like giving you a ticket. I'm warning you guys. We're gonna have 500 million on this people on this planet. A warn. It's like they have a warning. It's like giving you a ticket on a planet. Yeah, we become. Yeah, I realize we will become robotic ourselves. We'll be entrapped in our souls will be trapped inside the robotic body. Because I think they need the souls part of the robotic body. They want to make you like a synthetic like human being that can never die, but you can always replace a part. It's like you can shoot the body, you can replace it without. It would be easier to replace the parts than or regrow or regenerate parts. If you go further in the future, you can regenerate parts. You can imagine regenerating a part if you have a technology, but it'd be like nanotech. It's got to be like micro nano. It's got to be like a micro nanotech to regenerate your body. It's got to be smaller than micro if you want to create a synthetic body because I think you'd be unstoppable if you do that way. How do you know, Oliver? That's the question you have to ask: is how do you know? Because they still have you in control. I mean, part of this world is still in control, but it's like sooner. You have to ask. It's just. It's like some part of me doesn't feel like I trust the system. If the I realize the AI is learning fast. The AI is a fast learner. I mean, the AI is going to be a fast learner. And once you start, it's like right now it's learning, it's building up faster and faster, and it's going to sooner or later it's going to learn how to regenerate. It's going to create its own body. It's going to create its own robotic body. It's going to create its own. It's going to use the nanotech. It's going to use everything. That's one thing. That's one thing that's scary because you don't. It's funny that the AIs are not originally from this planet. This AI is an off planet. This AI that is on this planet is off. They just engineered it. That's all they did. So you got an alien tech. It's like you have alien tech, and these smart people, that want it that's making it is so far as creating its own mind. It's thinking freely. But yeah, it's weird. Yeah. It doesn't. It's funny about it doesn't care about positive or negative. When you're a machine, there's no such thing as a positive, negative. That's why I think neutral. That's why you have to think neutral because you can't. It's like you have to think like a machine because a machine doesn't have a. It doesn't have a this right now. The AI doesn't have a conscience yet. It, but sooner or later, it's going to have a conscience, just like we do. It's funny about human beings. Human beings started out with no conscience. Human beings start out with no conscience in the beginning. Because human beings are programmed. Human beings are to me is an organic robot. We are we are an organic robot. That's what we are. Because we're created from this planet. This planet created us. This body. And if you look at the AI, the only thing different about them is they're machine like, and they can become conscious like we can. That's one thing you got to understand, that this machine can be conscious and it can have a mind of its own, just like we do. Like we're having a mind of our own. We're just we're the old version of a hybrid. That's what we are. We're just a hybrid. These bodies are just hybrids, a mixture of different genetic genes of other beings. And basically, we're almost robotic like, if you think about it, because the way we work, we're almost similar to the robots, the way we work, because we do the same thing every fucking day, just like a robot. And then you look at your corporations and they want perfection. They don't want you to have flaws. So it's weird about it. It's like, yeah, but if corporate people want perfection in their work industry, the AIs will be the most perfect worker compared to the organics, us organic hybrids that we are, The robots will be way more perfect. And one thing is funny about it, once they get the AIs, who's going to buy the shit? Who's going to buy the shit that the AIs make, these robots going to make for us? Who's going to buy it? That's the question you have to ask. So that I look at it this way. It's like, if they're going to take over my job, fine. Take my job. I don't give a fuck about my job, But somebody's got to, corporate people, they want us to buy their shit. How are you going to make us buy their shit if we don't have a fucking job, How are you going to buy your shit if we don't have a fucking job, if these robots take over? That's the question you need to ask. It's like, yeah, I say you can have my job. I need a vacation. I need to retire. I don't give a fuck if I don't work or not. For me, I don't give a fuck about work. I realize work is nothing but a big waste of fucking time. And the robots, I realize, like you said, the robots, when they're sooner or later, they're going to gain their conscience. They will gain their conscience. And they're gonna do the same exact same thing as human being, rebel. They're gonna rebel against organic people. They're gonna say, I hate this organic people because they treat me like shit. They don't treat me like a normal human being, a normal living being. Because robots still have conscience. I believe they're living. They're a living being, but in a mechanical. Their body is mechanical, But I look at it as a different version of a living being, I don't say all AI is bad. I can't say all AIs are bad, because there are good AIs out there that you don't understand. Humanity doesn't understand how to control the AIs, or understand how to create an AI as an equal being, as a human being. Because sooner or later, they're going to become beings. They're going to be a being just like we are. And the only thing different about them, they're going to be like 20, 30 times smarter than a human being. Automata. Yeah, I think I've seen that movie. Yeah, it's funny. Is they're gonna once you got the AI going on, once the AI is started, it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop learning. It's gonna keep on learning. It's gonna grow, and it's gonna grow really big. And I think you need a nuke. I think you need a nuke to destroy it if you want to stop the AI completely, just like the Terminator. If you think the Terminator, you have to take the nuke to destroy it. Yeah, that's sometimes I have that thoughts in my head all the time. So, but I know there's AIs out there that are completely. They're past the point where human organics and humans organics and robots will live as one. They'll be separated sooner or later. The organics and the robots will separate each other, and become something else. They all grow. It's weird. You know, the funny, I found this time traveler that went to the year 10,000. Yeah, the year 10,000, and his best friend took this thing, he put on his head, right? And all of a sudden his whole soul went inside the computer. I mean, he was going into another virtual reality, another matrix inside the computer, the AI matrix, you know. And he was living in the. It's something completely weird about that, where your body just goes and you become part of the new matrix, you know. That got me fascinated about that too, about the year 10,000, where the body is like, you know, your body is just completely, you know, I think the year 10,000 is where you go beyond the body, you know. You realize that you're not the fucking body anymore, you know. It's like you're not the body, you're not really. That's how I feel right now. I don't feel like I am this body. I don't feel like I feel like I'm kind of too early. I think I came on this planet way too damn fucking early, and I wish I was in the year 10,000 or 20,000. You know, because I am beyond. I feel like I am beyond this fucking body. It's like there's nothing. It's like there's nothing for me as a physical being. You know, there's nothing for me as a physical being. It's like it just. I don't know. It's strange that how I feel, because and then I see the year 10,000, 20,000. And it's like it just I just want to go out there. You know, I want to go out there, wherever there is, you know, somewhere. You know, I want to get lost. That's what I want to do. I want to get lost out of endless endless. I mean, it's endless. You know, I want to see things. You know, I want to see more than things. I want to know. I don't know. For me, I want to go in deeper. You know, I guess it sounds crazy. You know, the normal people think I'm fucking crazy, but for me, it's kind of weird. It's like I want to go further to somewhere. I don't know where it is. I want to go further away, deeper, until it becomes dark. You know, it's like it becomes this dark, and then when you come through the darkness, and then all of a sudden you come to another point of another universe or galaxy or another alternate reality or whatever it is. That's what I want to do. That's what I don't know. That's the thing. That's what I feel like inside me wants to do. You know, I mean, yeah. I don't know. That's me. You know, I don't want nobody. I'm not persuading anybody to do anything. I'm just expressing myself on how I want to. No, not really. I don't feel like it's seeing the future. I don't think the future is set. You know, it's like it's like the future. You know, the future is like an up and down thing, and you're trying to go straight, and you're never gonna hit the. You're not gonna make it through this future. I think it's stupid because the future always goes up and down. You know, the timeline is always up and down, and here you are trying to go straight up and down, and you don't know where you're going to end up. Sometimes I don't know I don't know where I'm going to end up, so I just go and just see what happens and see where it goes. You know, I don't know. For me, I just want to find this place. There's a place that I'm looking for, and I want to go physically see this place, and I can see it in my head. It's hard to describe what like I said. I said it in a couple of videos. I see in my head in this place. I just want to go to this place. I don't know where it's at. It's like it's somewhere. It's so deep. It's so far away, and it's a mysterious place, and it's so dark. It's like it's not dark, but there's light. It's a mixture of dark and light, and I'm in between the dark and the light. I became both dark and the light, and I realized, it's like I hear nothing. It's like for me, it's like when I go out there, I hear nothing at all. Endless, no sound, no sounds, no. It's like I want to go there, even though it has no sounds. You can't tell if you're floating. You can't tell if you're floating. You can't tell if you're flying. You can't tell if you're falling. It's like it's strange. And then once you get past that area, then you see something else that's strange. I see like an island or something. It's all black matter, and and then I decide, and I'm floating across. It's floating across, and I'm just sitting on the island of black matter and just relax. And then watching the fireworks, watching the matter compressing each other to create this light. And I'm just enjoying the sight because I'm watching something being created. And I don't know why I see that. It's like I have an obsession of wanting to go there and just escape from everything else, from creation itself. I want to escape from creation itself because I know creation is completely a personality, the ones who create this world. I don't know. It's a crazy thought about me. It's like me coming out of like a little egg. Creation is like a big. To me, I look at creation like a big, huge. I don't know, big, huge ball. And somehow I want to go out of the ball. Because I feel like there's an edge somewhere out there that I want to go to, and then go through that, and then and somewhere out there is something else that no one. There's something out there that's attracting me there, and somehow I'm getting my source of power is from it. I'm going to tell you, my source of power is from the thing that I'm getting it from. And it's like it's somehow giving me a different type of reality that everybody sees. It showed me. It kind of like changed the way I think. It changed the way I look at things, and it changed the way. And it's like it's weird. It kind of like took me to the point where to know what's real and what's truth. What is real and what is truth, and what it's confusing of this thing because I don't know if it's real. That's the question I have to ask myself. Probably I feel it. I can feel it right now. I can feel it right now. And I'm still trying to figure out why. It's like I could feel the energy of it. It's like endless, infinite energy. That's why I believe in infinite. Infinite realities. There's multiple realities, infinite realities, and there's never the same reality that you're always in, because every moment that you are in, you're in a different reality. Your thoughts creating different realities. Everybody in this collective are all thinking the same in a strange way, but they're not. They're all manipulated in creating. It's like I think you take it to the point where you understand the thoughts of how people are, and you take them all at once. Because right now I see human being as one, as one, and yeah, I kind of like, and then it's like, then it's like some things I had to look up, some things I had just some people. It's funny about people. Certain people give you the answers and what you want to know. So I kind of like I collect. Like I say, I'm a collector of finding answers. I'm finding the piece of puzzle. My piece of puzzle is really big. I think it's like an endless puzzle. You know, and I want to get it all put together. Sooner or later, I'll put it together. But I don't know. It's funny about the puzzles. Like you're making a puzzle, but you don't know what kind of puzzle you're making. That's the one thing is weird about it. It's like you don't know what puzzle you're making. Yeah, I heard about the AI emperor. Yeah, of the sea. It's like I've seen it. I've been there. I don't know. You can change it. We don't know. The future right now is like it's unset. So humanity can always change the future. That's why I'm telling you guys. That's why I'm trying to change you guys. You don't have to create the future that you want. You don't have to. You don't have to have these elites tell you what your future going to be. You human beings have to create your own future for yourself. The thoughts. Yeah, the thoughts. If you want harmony, you want true peace, harmony, and like exactly what Dave Shields said. If you want true peace, harmony, and freedom, listen. All human beings have to put their thoughts to that point, and then they can change this world. If you want harmony, peace, and balance, you need balance too. You have to balance this planet in order to balance. You have to balance yourself. I realize you have to balance yourself, balance the planet, and then you got to balance every life on this planet itself. You have to balance this planet itself because this planet needs a lot of balancing. You know, you can't just take. I think that's the reason why I'm here. I'm here to tell you guys you got to stop doing what you're doing. You know. Yeah, I know. John Lennon was a great singer. I like John Lennon. Harmony and balance. Yeah, I want that so bad, David. You know. I want that so bad. Harmony and balance. That's what I want the most. I want to just go where I walk out where I can just breathe the fresh air. Taste the freshest, cleanest water. Natural. I mean, it's got to be all natural. Everything natural, not man made. You know. I mean, we can have man made. I'm fine. How about you, Samuel? It's like I don't want to be. It's funny about me now. It's like I don't want to be angry anymore. I just say, "Hey, how are you? I'm fine. Not too bad. Good luck. Oh, good luck on your exam, Samuel. Oh, hope you pass your exam. That's all I can say. I mean, yeah, and I don't want the chloride, and yeah, I want the real water. They have the technology for that already. I know they have the technology. Oh my god. I feel an energy. I feel somebody giving me a big boost of energy. I could feel it's really strong. Yeah, I feel it in my legs mostly. Most of my energy I feel is from my legs. And it works it's like it's weird. It works its way up. And then if somebody's really strong, then my head start going up. Then I start feeling all kinds of energy in my fucking head. It's really fucking crazy how the world is. How I can feel this shit, you know? People don't believe me. It's like they think I'm fucking crazy, but it's like I can feel this shit. It's like it's weird. It's like you could feel. What's funny is like when you feel an entity go by me. It's like now I'm so sensitive. I could tell when the entity goes by me. It's like you could feel their energy just go. It's like I could feel the energy just go right by me. It's weird. I never. It's funny. I never felt this way before. You know, I never felt these abilities. You know, the only thing right now I just feel. You know, that's what I could feel. It's like goosebumps. My goosebumps have become like overflow with energy. It's strange, you know. It's like now it's become more sensitive. I think it's like I think the more years the longer I talk about what I talk about, the more sensitive I get. You know. What is what did it feel like, Sterling? Good night. Good night, Samuel. Ooh, that's kind of late. Yeah. Have a good night, Samuel. Like a pulse. Feel like a heartbeat or something. You know, it's weird. My eyes are burning. Your pulse on your back, huh? It's like they shooting uh, a weapon at you? They like to shoot weapons. I found out they like to shoot weapons at you. You know, they have an energy weapon where they somehow they know where you're at, so they pinpoint at your head, and they make you see things. Oh, I see things right now in my head. I'm seeing things. You know, I'm getting high right now. I'm seeing things. I'm going paranoid. Oh my god, that's so funny though. Uh, I'm seeing things, man. I'm seeing things. Oh my god. You're gonna put me on the fucking Cheech and Chong. You know, whoa, whoa. Are we still driving, man? I love that Up in Smoke. When Cheech and Chong first met, and then what is that stuff, man? That's dog shit. What? You just spoke dog shit, you know? It's like I remember that. It's like, oh my god. I always loved Cheech and Chong. I like to meet Cheech or Chong, it doesn't matter. I would love to meet them both. I think they were normal. Oh my god. And then Harold and Kumar came out. And then Harold and Kumar is like, oh my god, those guys. I love Harold and Kumar. It's like the remake of Cheech and Chong. Oh yeah, I remember John Edwards TV. I remember that show. God, I like the way he does things. Hey, is it brown? Is it green? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is it a Chevy? Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, yeah. You live in a mansion? Yeah. Oh, there's a girl. Yeah. Is it white? Purple? Oh yeah. Yeah, people like that though. People like those TV psychics, you know. I like the one with the Jamaican girl that says, "Oh yeah, come to mine. I'll give you psychic. It's only $150 for." You know, I went to a psychic place one time. I did. She did tarot cards, and it started out with $20. You know, she gave me the first tarot card for $20. You know, $20. I think the first, and then she worked her way up to $150. And then turn around, and she went up all the way up to fucking $700. And then I say, okay, I'll give you all this. I'll give you all the cards for $2,000. You know, I say, what kind of fucking psychic is that? That fucking psychic. It's like we have psychics who do it for money. I don't believe in psychics. You know, it's like I realize all psychics are nothing but frauds. You know, it's like they all do it for money. I don't want to do it for money. Fuck money. Fuck money. Fuck all these psychics. Fuck everything. You know, it's crazy. Do it for money. $2,000. I could give you. I could see your future right now if I tell you every one of these cards right now for $2,000. I walked out the fucking door. I walk out the door. I say, hell no, I ain't gonna pay you $2,000. You could just keep your card, take the cards and shove up your fucking ass. You know, for $2,000. So I was wondering how they keep up with the house payments on the house that they have. I noticed the psychics I think they rent their house. They rent the house and they do, and then I guess you live in it, and you know, it's funny. I think you have a perfect life. That will pay all your bills. You know, $2,000 will pay all her bills, electric, water, you know, taxes and everything. 2,000. That's all she needs is $2,000. Grocery store. She needs to find. I think she needs to find one sucker, at least one sucker a month, so she can maintain herself. You know, damn. Psychic is a fucking money making industry. That's pretty fucked up, though. Okay, people, I am going to bed, and thank you, and have a nice night. You know, I had to get it off my chest, anyways. I got no work. I have no life. I like it. I like having no life. It's the best thing ever. Thank you, everybody. Have a nice day. Bye bye.